Hey YouTube, this is Primetime Pokemon. In this video, I'll be opening up a Legendary Treasures Pokemon booster box. This booster box opening is part of my 18 Pokemon booster box opening series I'm currently doing for the summer of 2016. You'll find a link to the playlist I've created for these videos in the description of this video. This Legendary Treasures booster box is the 9th in the 18 booster box that I'll be opening up this summer. I bought this box from Dave and Adam's Card World for $145. I've actually opened up several Legendary Treasures booster boxes in the past on YouTube, but I know a lot of people really like to see this booster box being open because there is a chance to get just a ton of ultra rare cards. So I'll give you a 360 view of the artwork on the box and then take the plastic wrap off. Show all the packs on the inside, and then in part 1 I'll be opening up 18 packs, and then part 2, which I'll be posting right after this video, I'll be opening up the remainder of this box, the second 18 packs. And of course the best cards to get in this set would be the full art gold colored either Reshiram or Zekrom. So here is the plastic wrap off the box. Background looks a little bit dark just because this box is bright white in color. Of course, this set has Radiant Collection cards in them. I've actually completed that set multiple times, but there's all 36 packs. I'm going to stick with the right stack first to open up. So right on the top here, it looks like a Zekrom pack. The card trick's a little bit different here, plus you get code cards in each pack. And I can give away the code card in each pack. Usually I give away these on my blog every single day. So the card trick here, I just have to go like this and like this, I believe is what the trick is. I'll get it if I didn't do it correctly on this one. But first card here is a Snivy. And you can get 2 ultra rares in one of these packs. There's a Swaddle, Zorua, there's a Dwebble, Prinplup, Double Colorless Energy. There we go. Excellent start to this opening with a Meloetta EX. And this is a Radiant Collection card. Each pack has a Radiant Collection, 2 Radiant Collection cards, a Reverse Holo, and a Rare. So first Radiant Collection card is that Meloetta EX. Then there's a Kirlia. Oh, a Holo card of Zoroark. And the final card in the pack is a Meloetta non-holo. So an excellent start here. I remember a few months back on YouTube, I opened up a Crocodile blister pack. I think it was $9.99 from Target. It had 2 Legendary Treasures packs in it. Each pack had 2 Ultra Rares in them. I think both packs back-to-back had those gold full art cards of Reshiram and Zekrom. Probably the best pulls I've ever had in any blister pack opening like that. Okay, second pack here. Starts off with a Swablu. Next up is Gothita. Gothita, and then there's an Oshawott, Vulpix. There is the Reverse Holo, and that is an Oshawott card there, so I may have messed up the card trick a little bit there. There's a Snivy, Kirlia, Cedric Juniper, Ninetales is the rare, and the final Radiant Collection card is Superior, and I'm guessing I was just blabbing away like that and did the 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th and 5th cards as the rare and reverse holo instead of doing the proper card trick there, so I'll make sure and do it correctly here. But here's the code, and the way it is, like that, and like that. Okay, now we're good to go. So first card here is a Gibble, there's a Ralts, Woobat, Solosis, Riolu, Duat, Gardevoir, so first of the 2 Radiant Collection cards, Audino, Landorus, second holo pull of this half of the box, and then a Rayonikless non-holo. So if you get a holo card, then you get another rare non-holo with it. You don't get a reverse holo at all. So on to a Reshiram pack. And a lot of times, I'm looking to trade for gold star cards. A lot of times, people think the full art cards from this set are the gold stars. Of course, gold star cards have a tiny gold star after the Pokemon's name, and are only available in some of the EX series sets. Okay, so this pack has a Swablu, there's Natu, Dwebble, Krogunk, Altaria, Crushing Hammer. There we go, second Radiant Collection EX card. This one is a Meloetta EX Full Art, so pulled both Meloettas out. Then there's an Elisa Trainer, a holo card of a Sigilyph, and that's the third holo pull of this box. And then there we go right there, a pack with 2 ultra rares in it. First regular EX card, and that is a Kyurem EX. So you cannot beat that pack. An EX Full Art, EX plus a holo card. And that's the reason so many people like to open up legendary treasures like that. It reminds me a lot of the E-Series booster boxes and packs. You could get, I think, 3 rares per pack in some of those. You could get a crystal type card, a rare reverse holo, and a holo card. About did that again, caught myself with the card trick there. So again, like that and like that. Okay, so this pack has Zorua on the front. There's a Solosis, Tepig, Timpole, Minun, Druddigon, Growlithe, and Elisa are the 2 Radiant Collection cards. There's a Bianca, and then the last card is a Mismagius non-holo. That Bianca being the reverse holo, which is an uncommon. So if you know you have that reverse holo, you're not going to have a holo in the pack at all. So code card here. Make sure I do the card trick right. It's just a little bit slower to do just because of those 2 Radiant Collection cards in each pack. Okay, so they have a Swaddle. Next up is Magikarp, Mischievous, Gibble, Charmeleon. There is a Bouffalant, Cinccino, and Ursaring are the 2 Radiant Collection. Superior holo. So that is the 4th holo pull of this half of the box. And then the non-holo card is a Tangrowth. Pretty good pull right there. Holo card. Like I said, 4th of this half of the box. I think my record for ultra rares in one Legendary Treasures booster box is like 19 ultra rares. It was something unbelievable that if you're just watching, you think I really messed with the packs, but it definitely is possible. I think I've had one box with 19, one box with 17 ultra rares, another box is 16 and 14, so there's definitely a wide variety of ultra rares that you can pull. So here we have a Woobat, there's Minccino, Solosis, Gibble, Swadloon, Stunfisk, Eevee, and a Torchic, 2 Radiant Collection cards. Emboar, so another holo pull, 5th of this half of the box. And then the final card, which could be an EX, I guess, is a Glade non-holo. Okay, Mewtwo pack here, and just think, we're only about halfway through part 1 here. I already pulled out 5 holo cards and 3 ultra rares. So, code card there. Okay, so there is a Dino, Mischievous, Snivy, Dwebble, Energy Switch, Spiritomb, Purloin, first of 2 Radiant Collection, Audino. There is a Cherubi, so the last one. Oh, I can already see that. I was cheating myself a little bit there. This is an uncommon, and the last card is a Mewtwo EX. So the second regular EX pull. A nice pull right here. Legendary Treasures really is a reprint of sets, and that Mewtwo is from Next Destinies originally, and then it was reprinted into this set. It was the same thing they did with EX Power Keepers for the EX series sets, just have some new cards in there, but for the most part they're just reprints. I guess more recently, Generations, they did that same thing. So code card there, make sure I do the card trick correctly. So 2 and 2. And this pack starts off with a Trubbish, There's a Charmander, Sewaddle, Piplup, Emolga, Gothorita, Piplup, and a Ralts, 2 Radiant Collection cards. Dino is the reverse holo, just a common. And then this last card should be a non-holo rare, could be an ultra rare, is a Toxicroak non-holo. That's why I didn't get too excited on that Mewtwo. I sort of forgot that it could be an ultra rare back there if you get a reverse holo card instead of a holo. I like the newer packs where if you open them up like that, they're already facing away from you, so you don't have to do so much work to flip all the cards around and look at the code card and everything like that. Okay, this pack starts off with a Gothita. There's a Snivy, Oshawott, Minccino. Next up is Bianca, Sableye, Pikachu, a lot of people's favorite Pokemon in Pikachu. There's a Minccino, reverse holo or holo, Empoleon, that is a rare reverse holo, surprisingly, first rare reverse holo in this half of the box. And then the final card is a Gyarados non-holo. Okay, there are 7 packs left after this one, so we're about a little more than halfway through this opening. Just goes a little bit slower just because you can get so many different cards in one pack. Plus the card trick's a little bit different. It really takes a little bit of thinking. You got to pay attention a little more to make sure and move the right cards. Okay, so here is a Dino on the top. Next up is Natu. There's a Swablu, Misdreavus, Energy Switch, Cherubi, first of 2 Radiant Collection cards. First full art pull of this box is a Reshiram full art. And then there is a Teddiursa, so that is the second Radiant Collection card. Holo or reverse holo is a rare reverse holo of Emboar, so saying I didn't get very many rare reverse holos and pulled 2 in a row. And then the last card is a Fione rare non-holo. But a pretty good pack there. And like I said, I should be able to complete the Radiant Collection subset just from this one box. I think at one time I made a video and I had at least 2, maybe 3 complete sets of the Radiant Collection subset from Legendary Treasures. Okay, so next pack here starts off with a Zorua. There's a Solosis, Tepig, Timpole, Crustle, Carnivine, Purloin, so 2 Radiant Collection cards here in Ralts. And then the reverse holo or holo Articuno. I always like when the city skylines are in the background or a view of the city behind it. And then the rare non-holo is a Seismitoad. And if you can still find these in stores, these Legendary Treasures booster packs, I'd highly recommend them. Or if you're a beginner and looking for some ultra rare cards to get into your collection, I would highly recommend Legendary Treasures. I think these booster boxes are going to go way up in price in a couple of years from now just because of that reason. That you can get so many ultra rares in one booster box like that. Okay, so this pack has Minccino on the top. Second, it has Sewaddle. There's a Magikarp, pretty powerful Pokemon there. There's a Misdreavus, Duosion, Swilus, Cinccino, so 2 Radiant Collection cards, and Kirlia. And a Holo Victini. That's a pretty good pull right there, and that is my 7th holo pull of this half of the box. And then the final card could be an EX, could be a rare non-holo, is a White Kyurem EX. So 3rd EX pull of this half of the box. Another great pack, one that has a holo and an ultra rare. Okay, on to this Reshiram pack now. Still like to pull one of those full art gold cards. I have pulled a few of them in the past, and I'm actually looking for the Silver Dialga EX full art from Phantom Forces. I could easily go and buy one, but I'd like to be able to pull one out of pack sometime. Okay, so this pack starts with a Gothita. There's a Tangela, Tepig, Vulpix, Bianca, Pignite. There's a Stunfisk, first of 2 Radiant Collection cards, and Torchic. And then the reverse holo or holo is a Thundurus. Now that's another rare reverse holo. And then the final card in the pack, a Zapdos non-holo. So now I've pulled out 3 rare reverse holos, and it was just probably 3 or 4 packs ago I said I hadn't pulled out any rare reverse holos out of this box yet. So it's funny how my luck changes just as soon as I mention that, then all of a sudden I start getting those rare reverse holos. Hopefully I don't mess up the card trick anymore. I did that, what was it, the 2nd or 3rd pack earlier. Okay, so this pack starts with a Trubbish. There's Vulpix, Gothita, Tangela, Palpitoad, Plusle, Serperior, so first of 2 RC cards, Radiant Collection. Next up, Sewaddle, just a common reverse holo. And then the ultra rare or non-holo rare is an Empoleon non-holo. Okay, 3 packs left, including this one, so 2 after this one. Very happy with my pull so far. Like I said, I knew that I'd be getting a ton of ultra rares, but I'm very happy with what I've pulled so far. Outside of just getting that full art gold card, and usually they're 1 per box, but sometimes you see boxes that you don't get 1, so they're probably really about 1 in 72 packs. Okay, so this pack starts with a Ralts. There's a Woobat, Solosis, Trubbish, Stunfisk, Swadloon, first of 2 RC cards, Pikachu, and a Snivy. And then the rare reverse holo, or not the rare reverse holo, holo or reverse holo is a Tornadus holo. I always like this card quite a bit because it has so much of the holo foil on it, all on the right side there. And then the final card in the pack is a Seismitoad rare non-holo. I think I pulled that at least 2, maybe 3 times out of the first half of the box here. So second to last pack in part 1. Zekrom on the cover artwork. Code card. So it starts off with a Ralts. There's a Sewaddle, Piplup, Solosis, Gabite. I don't think I pulled a Gabite so far. Shuckle, Serperior, first of 2 Radiant Collection cards, and Teddiursa. Next card here, Zapdos Holo. What a great looking holo card right there. And I really hit it out of the park with holo cards out of this half of the box. And then the final card is an Empoleon non-holo. Pulled that in reverse holo form earlier in this opening. So final pack here in part 1. I'll post part 2 right after I get done posting this to YouTube. But I'll summarize my pulls after I get done with this booster pack right here. Very happy with them overall. As long as I don't mess up the card trick here. 2, 4, and 6. Just like so. Final pack starts off with a Krogunk. Then there's a Natu, Magikarp, Sewaddle, Plusle, double colorless energy, first of 2 Radiant Collection cards, Emolga full art, second full art from Radiant Collection pull of this box. Next up is Servine, that would be the second Radiant Collection card. There's a Serperior, rare reverse holo, thought it was an uncommon, it is a rare reverse holo. And the final card is a Zapdos non-holo. But very happy with my pulls overall. I can summarize those now. I pulled out 4 rare reverse holos. As you can see, they're right here. Serperior, Thundurus, Emboar, and an Empoleon. Pulled out 4 there. Pulled out a ton of holo cards. 3, 6, 9 total holo cards out of this half of the box. So here they are right here. Would be Zapdos, Tornadus, Victini, Articuno, Emboar, Serperior, Sigilyph, Landorus, and a Zoroark. So there are the holo cards. And then I pulled out 3 regular EX cards from the actual set, not the Radiant Collection subset, in White Kyurem, Mewtwo, and a Kyurem. And then from the Radiant Collection subset, I pulled out 2 full art cards, 1 EX and 1 EX full art. So the 2 full art cards, Reshiram, and then an Emolga. Pulled out a Meloetta EX right here. And then the Meloetta EX full art right here. So there you have it, a very good Legendary Treasures booster box in part 1. Hopefully part 2 will be equal or even better. So thanks everyone for watching. As always, before you go, check out all the links in the description of this video, including links to my blog, Facebook, and Twitter pages, as well as a link to part 2 of this booster box opening, as well as a link to my 18 Pokemon booster box opening playlist that I'm currently doing this summer. So thanks everyone for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.